Ziyu knows that entry and exit records are confidential customs documents, but airport surveillance is not. Therefore, she secretly thought in her heart, if he has returned home from Japan by plane, then he will not be able to bypass the surveillance video at Japanese airports. As long as she read the video carefully, she will definitely be able to find his trace. It's just that the workload may be very huge. Besides, brother and I are the only ones who have met benefactor, so at most I let brother come to help me. Others can't help if they want to. Thinking of this, although Ziyu felt that the opportunity was a little slim, she still didn't want to give up. She immediately said, "Please help me get the copy as soon as possible, and then send it to me using the Su family's exclusive network. Massive data is very troublesome to transmit. Ordinary networks want to transmit surveillance videos from several airports and a large number of cameras for several days. The optical transmission will take several months. However, the top family like the Su family has its own dedicated network and large data server, and the transmission speed is extremely fast, and it can all be transmitted in a day or two." The other party immediately agreed and said, "I'll let someone sort it out, and I will start sending you the data tomorrow." With that, she couldn't help reminding Ziyu. "Ziyu, there are so many surveillance videos, it may take a long time to watch them all, and if your savior does not return from Japan in the end, all your energy will be lost. If you make a little mistake or miss your lifesaver among the millions of passengers, then your energy will be wasted, so before you start, you must first think about it." Ziyu smiled slightly. "These are not problems. Even if I have to watch a year's surveillance video in front of the computer, I will definitely stick to it." The other party sighed helplessly and said, "Oh, well, it's the Ziyu I know. You have this kind of unstoppable energy for reaching the goal, which I will never learn in my life." Ziyu smiled and said, "That's because you haven't encountered anything that can make you fail to achieve your goal and swear not to give up. If you do, you will be like me." The other party laughed and joked, "What? You think you, a lifesaver, as a Prince Charming?" Ziyu chuckled and said, "Prince Charming is nothing but a horseback rider. The lifesaver can do much better than Prince Charming, tisk tisk tisk." The other party kept smacking her lips, and said with emotion, "Then I congratulate you as soon as possible for finding your savior, and by the way, you will also solve the major marital affairs. If this is the case, take more time and energy to find him, and it is not a loss. After all, it is a great thing that kills two birds with one stone." "Perfect." Ziyu actually blushed on the phone and blurted out, "What are you talking about? I just want to find the savior and thank him in person. I don't believe you." The other party grinned and said, "If it's just to thank him, didn't you say thank you when he saved you?" Ziyu replied with some embarrassment, "What I said at the time." The other person said, "Since you said thank you at that time, why bother to find him out at this time? Is it really to say thank you in person again?" Ziyu said with a little shame. "In fact, it's not just to thank him. The family is also looking for some top masters to cooperate with. I think this is a good opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. Not only can I thank him in person, but also help the family match up to see if the two parties have a chance to cooperate." The other party smiled and said, "If you want to do this, you will have 3 birds with 1 stone. Not only can you thank him in person, you can also ask him to cooperate with your family, and you can even get a good son-in-law for your family." Ziyu felt her cheeks become a bit hot immediately, and couldn't help but angrily said, "You really can't vomit ivory from your dog's mouth. I won't talk nonsense with you. You quickly give me the information and prepare, and then I will start screening." Only then did the other party stop teasing, and said seriously, "I'll make arrangements, but today it's 28th Chinese New Year, and the next night is New Year's Eve. Your family has so many rules during the Chinese New Year. Can you get over it?" Ziyu said, "If you are too busy, you have to be busy. You should prepare for me as soon as possible. Don't delay." "Okay, I get it."